Hey everyone, in today's class we are going to see about consumer protection. So before going to the deep, we should know about certain terms like who is a consumer, who are called as a consumer, and also what is consumer protection. So first we will see who is a consumer. Right. So according to the Consumer Protection Act 2019, a consumer is a person or an individual who buys the product or hire the services for some values. Right. Now we will see what is consumer protection. Consumer protection is nothing but that the safeguarding the interest of the consumer is consumer protection. Okay. This term consumer protection is a very wide term. It includes the duties, rights, responsibilities, remedies, and many more. So we will see one by one. First we will see what is consumer right, what are the consumer rights. We have many rights, so we will see one by one. So first one is right to safety. So according to this right, the consumer has the right to be protect against the marketing of the goods and services that are hazardous to our life, right? So this right is very much important for a secure and safe life. Sometimes the manufacturing defect in pressure cooker or a gas cylinder or any other kitchen appliances or any other electrical appliances, this may cause loss to our life, right? So this right to safety protects our life from this type of hazardous goods. Second one is right to get information. So the consumer has the right to get information about the product that the consumer is purchasing, like the quantity, quality, the standard of the product, all those things, right? So the producer should supply all the relevant information that is needed to be known by the consumer at a suitable place. Next is right to make choice. So a person as a consumer has the right to choose the product or services of his liking or of her liking. Okay, so if a person has went to buy some biscuits, the consumer has the right to choose between the products that she likes. So the supplier or the shopkeeper can't force a person or a consumer to buy a certain products. That all is depend upon the consumer likingness, that what product she wants to buy. Next is right to be heard. So right to be heard is a right, that is a very important right. If a consumer has been exploited by some malpractice or anything, the consumer has the right to be heard. If he has some grievances, he has the right to be to represent himself in front of the government bodies, right? So that is a very different thing. We have a redressal part, we will study in the next part. Okay, so next right is right to seek redressal. So this right to be heard and right to seek redressal is very much common or very much similar to each other. This right to be heard is like a person has the opportunity to express himself, right? And right to seek redressal is something that a person has the opportunity to get the justice over the complaint. Okay, right to consumer education. So right to consumer education is a right that acquire knowledge and skills to be informed to the consumer. So as a literate person, we know how to read or write, right? So we can understand what is written over there, we can understand where we can go to seek redressal or to get the justice. But what about the illiterate person? They doesn't know where to go, what should they do if they are cheated by some person or by seller or anything. So to spread this awareness among the people, the government is running many campaigns and many programs in many places. Like they are introducing Consumer Protection Act in the school curriculum. Same, they are running many programs in universities, in societies, to spread the awareness between the people. So along with these rights comes the responsibilities. So the consumer also has some responsibilities. So we will see one by one. So first one is consumer must exercise his rights. We have seen 6 rights, right? So we have 6 rights, and all those rights should be exercised by the consumers. If a consumer is being cheated and is not using any of those rights, is not fair. Government has given many useful rights, but these are useful only when we as a consumer will exercise these rights in our practical life. So next responsibility, it is cautious consumer. The consumer should not blindly trust any seller for the sweet words that has spoken by the seller, right? Seller will say the sweet words to sell those products that he wants to sell to you, but you should know what is right for you, what is good for you, and what is good for your health, what is good for your life. According to that you should buy. So while buying, you should not trust those words of the seller. You should know what you want to buy, and you should see whether the package you are buying, whether the packaging is proper, whether the quality is proper, the quantity is proper. Most of the time the consumer ignores the losses that he has suffered from. The consumer must file the complaint even for the small losses. Then only we will be called as a responsible consumer. Next responsibility is the consumer must be quality conscious. So while buying any product, we have certain indicators, like that those indicators marks that the quality of those products are good, that is high. Okay, so for different categories we have different indicators. For iron and steel we have different. For gold jewelries we have different hallmarks. We have different indicators that is called as hallmarks or marks. For eco-friendly products we have different marks. We will see. So while buying any product, we should see the mark that is given on the product, whether the quality is good or not, whether the quality is standard or not. Next is do not carry it by the advertisement. So I know that advertisement is very entertaining, and you will buy certain products that is led by the advertisement. So you should know that advertisement is something that exaggerate the quality. The product will be this much, the advertisement will be this much. So you should know which product is right for yourself, the right quality, the right quantity. You should know how much to buy, which product to buy, from which brand you should buy. Last but not the least is insist on a cash memo. Okay, so to file a complaint, it is very much necessary that you have the bill with you. So always ask a bill after each purchase. Even if the purchase is a very small purchase, you should ask that bill. Anyway, it is the duty of the seller to give a cash memo for each purchase, even if the buyer is not asking. But if the seller is not giving you the cash memo, you should ask the bill. Now we will see the various marks that assures the quality of the product. So first we will see ISI hallmark. So this ISI hallmark is a quality indicator for the electronic item or the durable goods like iron, steel, or electric appliances. Anything for that, ISI hallmark is needed. If the product is ISI hallmarked, it is marked that ISI, it is a quality product. It's a very good product, you can buy for it. Okay, next we will see the AG mark. AG mark is usually for the agricultural products, for eatable products. say if you are buying any eatable products on the market and the package has labeled AG mark, it means the product is safe for your life. You can eat that product, it's safe for you. But if it is not AG marked, you should not buy that product. Okay, so you should be cautious, or you have to be aware while purchasing your products. And next is BIS hallmark. BIS hallmark is usually you can see that mark on the jewelry item, like gold jewelry. If you are buying, you can see the BIS hallmark on that. If it is not, you should not buy. You should prefer only those products that has these labels like AG mark or BIS hallmark, ISA hallmark, like that you should see, and you have to purchase. Then we have eco mark. Eco mark is something for eco-friendly products. If you are buying any perfume or AC, now we have seen that is green AC, like that. So if you are buying any, like you can say about perfumes. If you want to buy a perfume that should not harm the environment, you can see that product that will be labeled eco mark. So that eco mark means that perfume will not harm the environment. Okay. Or if you are buying AC, air conditioner, you should buy the green one. That will not cause any harm to the environment. So while purchasing these things, we should know about very small things, but it makes a great impact on our daily basis. So we have to, on daily basis we are buying something, right? So while buying, you should see the small things, so that you can save yourself from the harmful products, and you can save the environment from the harmful products. Here are some remedies that are available to the consumer on complaints. So first is removal of defects from the good. It will remove the defect part from the goods. Then replacement of the good. If you got any damaged product, the buyer will replace that product with the new one. Then refund of the price paid. You have paid some amount after complaint. Maybe the shopkeeper will be asked to refund that amount to the consumer, so you will get the refund. Then is compensation for the loss or injury suffered. If person has suffered any loss or any injury by consuming that product or by using that product, the seller will be asked to give you the compensation for this loss suffered by the person. Then is removal of deficiency in services. If any deficiency in services has been faced, that will be removed. Then is discontinuance of the unfair trade practices. So the government, the redressal forum will make sure that there will not be any unfair trade practices in future. Then stopping the sale of hazardous goods. If any consumer has complained about the hazardous goods that is marketed in the market, so the government will take action on that, and it will stop that sale of hazardous goods. If suppose you have complained about a perfume that is causing serious health issues to the other people, so the government will take action, and it will stop the sale of those perfumes. Thank you.